Hello and welcome to this first of probably many videos. I'm not quite sure how many it's going to be. This is the first video that goes with your ebook that you bought or you downloaded for free, whichever. I'm very happy that you have it. And this is, like I said, the first video, and it's about your domain name. So this comes in very early on in the book, and if you're watching this, you're probably up to the domain name section. I hope you've read how to pick a domain name. If you haven't, I would do that before you do this, because it's important to know that you're choosing the correct domain name. Now, once you have decided on a good domain name, you need to buy it. So what we're going to do here, now, if you haven't got a domain Namecheap account, you need to sign up for one. And it really is very easy. There it is. You just put in your username, password, confirm password, first name, last name, and email address. And that's it. And then I think you have to confirm your email, but that's pretty much it. Now, obviously, in my case, I have a domain name already. Let me see if I can. I have an account already. Now we're going to set up a new. By the way, I'll apologize now for any blurring, but obviously I don't want you to see all my domain names, just because I don't, because some of it's sensitive information. Some of the domain names aren't mine. They're other people's as well. So what we're going to do here is we're going to look for a domain name. Now, I set up one the other day, which you will see in the ebook. You'll see lots of pictures. But it was only after writing the ebook that I realized that actually having some videos would be really useful as well. So I'm going to do a new domain name. So what we're going to try and do is the theme of the books is technology for technophobes, isn't it? So what we're going to try and do is see if the domain name is available. Now, one thing you can do when you're doing this bit is to just, when you're typing in, just type it like it's a normal type, like you're using a Word document or something. Leave a space, because if you've spelt it wrong, it won't tell you that it's spelt wrong if you just write it as a full domain. So, if I did for Technophobes, hang on, let me see if that's technophobes.com. Okay, I mean, it says there that, obviously it's badly spelled, but that's because, it's one full word. So you're not sure if you've made a spelling mistake, you don't actually know. Whereas if you do a space, hang on, another space, and then do another space there, you can see that here I've obviously spelled technology wrong. So I can correct the mistake first, and then close the spaces up. And then obviously it doesn't matter, yes, it's spelled wrong, but who cares? It's not spelled wrong, it's just an unrecognized word. Let's do a search. We're on technologyfortechnophobes.com. So I'm hoping I'm going to have lots of books on this website. And there you are, it's available. Now, I don't know, £6.78, that's fine. If you want to do something a lot cheaper, just scroll down, look at that, 76p. 76 pence for the first year. That's just ridiculous, isn't it? Technology for Technophobes Club. You know, that might be quite a nice one. You know, give the idea that you're joining a club. That might be quite nice. Technology for Technophobes best. Anyway, you can see what I mean. You can scroll down and make a decision on, you know, what you want to buy. Now, we're going to take this. I'm going to take this one, so I'm going to add it to the cart. Okay. Now, all this stuff here, I want you to ignore. I've said this in the book because if you don't have any hosting, I want you to use domain Namecheap for hosting as well. But don't do this. I'm going to show you a much cheaper way later of getting cheap hosting. So a much better way of getting cheap hosting. So don't worry about it at the moment. So just leave everything as it is. View cart. And you will get to here. Okay, let's just check. We've got the domain registration. Just have it for 1 year. You don't need to put auto renew on, by the way. You can turn that off if you want. Okay, just use 1 year. That's fine. WhoisGuard is now free. So that just protects your information. This ICANN fee, this is something you just have to pay for, you know, the ICANN organization. All this stuff I want you to forget. You don't need any of that. It's all a waste of time. Okay, so confirm the order. There's promo codes. I don't know if you can find any, but I can never find. I mean, there's never any promo codes for Namecheap because it's cheap anyway. Okay, and I've got my payment details on there, so I'm just going to pay. So we just click pay. Look how easy it is. My payment details are already in there. You will have to put your payment details in yourself, obviously. You can use a credit card or debit card like I do, or you can use PayPal or something like that. And there you are. That's it. I now have a domain name. Hang on. Now, the way you get back to the beginning. Now, first of all, forget all this. You don't need to worry about all this. You'll get an email with your receipt. So let's just go back to the dashboard. And there at the top is your domain name. And that's it. That's all you have to do. So I'm going to leave it like that. Well, I'll tell you what, one thing you can do, which I think I mentioned later in the book, but let's do this now so we don't forget. One thing you can do is just click manage, and all this stuff forget. All I would do is, here you go, look at the name servers here. Now, if you're going to follow my advice and use Namecheap for your hosting, then all you should do is change it to that. So Namecheap web hosting DNS. Okay, and then click the save, and there we have it. And that's all you need to do. Isn't that marvelous? It's so simple. Now, we're not going to do the domain name. The hosting now. We're going to do that. I'll do that in another video because I don't want this to be very long. This is just under 10 minutes. That's great. So look how easy it is to buy a domain. And I spent, just under £7, about just under $9. And there you have it. All right. So thanks very much for watching this first of quite a few videos, I think. And I'll speak to you again soon. Bye-bye.